Woman by a fireplace. Isn't that a great sight to see? You see, the holidays mean nothing if you don't have joy in your heart. And this is what I've learned. The holidays mean nothing if you don't have real joy in your heart. You see, I've worked really, really, really hard on myself this last year to finally sit down and to rest and find out who I am. And now I finally can say, I've got the joy, joy, joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart to stay. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart to stay. I used to play that for my kids when they were little. And when, for some reason, little memories like that, the joyful, fun memories come back to me as I pray, as I get closer to God, as I heal, I get these fun little memories. It's not all bad. So you get rid of the trauma, you deal with the trauma, and then you get these fun little memories, these little inklings of what you did your best to do to install into your children's hearts. And even though as a parent you don't know all the answers, half the time you feel broken, tired, and confused with life, and it's so expensive. There is God will still use you if you allow him to give you, to do a little bit of joy into your children's life. And if we do that, we win, because none of us are perfect. So if we just give them a little joy and do our best to instill great values into them and let them be whoever they want to be. Even if they grow up and don't like you. That's their choice. That's their life. You guide them, you lead them the best you can, and then you let them fly into the world. And even if you're alone over the holidays, you continue to have joy in your heart. I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart to stay. And you remember that and you hold on to that. And you continue to be grateful and love your life regardless. And watch and see. Your heart will be restored brand new. I promise you, it's happened to me. I went from crying every holiday in my bed because my kids weren't there anymore to finally feeling joy inside of my heart to share with the world. And now I take all my energy, my good energy, and give it all back to myself till my cup is overflowing. And then I give the overflowing part to the world. And I never feel depleted, tired, or drained again. You see, we deserve to get at least 8 hours of night of sleep. We deserve to have pajama days unapologetically. I think that's why I like pajama days every day. Because I stopped explaining to myself, why are you doing this? And I started saying, well, of course you're doing this, of course. Because now you're marching to the beat of your own drum. You don't have anybody telling you what to do except for God. God is directing you to your purposeful, joyful, peaceful, beautiful life. And no other influence outside of yourself that doesn't come from God matters. And it's truly the gift that keeps on giving. People accuse me, why are you so happy? What are you on? I'm on joy. I'm authentically myself. Finally, this is the first time in my life that I haven't had to use anything to be happy. I haven't had to use any of my vices. I'm just happy. I have no other energies around me in my home. I've created the most peaceful, abundant, joyful life on purpose, doing what I love, loving what I do, and not caring who cares. And if you can hear me today, you can be set free. Because it's not the external gratifications that are going to make you happy. It's that peace. It's the simple things that you find inside of yourself that you didn't even know were there. You thought you needed to wait for somebody to tell you what to do other than God. You thought you had to be a certain way for a person that didn't even love themselves. So how could they love you? You find the pieces inside yourself that were broken and you open them up. My heart was calcified, full of so much pain, and it broke open in the shower. And I could finally feel again. I could finally learn to love myself and accept myself and realize that I did everything because I didn't know better. And when you finally find your inner compass, your inner guidance to set you free, ding, 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 you become the winner of your life. And then you can't help but inspire others because you found it for yourself. And whether or not somebody hears you or not, it doesn't matter. It just, excuse me, it just matters that you put it out there. It just matters that you put it out there. When God says speak, you speak. When God says jump, you jump. And you won't hear that voice in between your thoughts unless you learn to be still with yourself and learn to just quiet yourself. Turn off the TV, turn off the radio, turn off the voices, and listen internally, because there's a message for you. You wonder why you don't know what to do in your life, because you're not listening. You see, we think we have to do it all ourselves, and that's why our life is like a hamster wheel. Keeps spinning and spinning and spinning because you're trying to do it yourself. We were not intended to do it that way. God's trying to give us a soft life, but we're not listening. God's trying to give us a life that's going downstream, just flowing with the water, allowing everything to come to us. Attract everything we say we want. But yet we're not listening. You can't get everything in your life that you want unless you listen and allow it to come. Be in the receiving mode. God is just saying, listen. Will you listen? Will you listen when I talk? Inside of you, I'm your guidance. I've always been here for you. Will you listen? Will you finally listen? You see, we have free will. God just lets us do whatever we want. And hopefully we'll come back around and just have a rock bottom and listen. But if we don't, he just lets us do whatever. I'll take a picture. He just lets us. So today, sitting here in my Christmas jammies next to my fireplace, this is your message. Are you going to listen so you can finally have a life you love, full of joy and peace and abundance? And finally stop crying yourself to sleep because you don't know why your life is so miserable. The simplest answers are listen, listen, listen. It's a still small voice inside of you. You can't hear it with all the noise going on in the world. You can't hear it with the news on. You can't hear it with people all around you all the time. If you continue to have all the distractions in your life, you're going to continue to have a life you don't love. But if you can just map some quiet time out for yourself, some fireplace time, some time alone, you'll be able to cry out to God, okay, God, I'm ready. I'm ready to heal. I'm ready to love again. I'm ready to be my best, because my best is when I listen to you. And then watch and see. Mark this video, save this video, and watch and see how great your life is going to be from this time forward, moving forward, if you just allow yourself to listen. It doesn't cost any money to listen. It doesn't cost any money to be joyful. You've got it inside of you. You just got to find it. And I love you so, so much. Live from my Christmas jammy show. Bye for now.